Let's go down there, Fluffy. Or do you want to sit?
Sit here
Let's
first.
just sit here on bench. We should have brought him down here.
Huh?
No, it's okay. Bike ride is done.
Board ride is done. Will went on an uphill.
Battle.
You, that's like the way going to the Lady Buddha. How could you bike going to the Lady Buddha?
Bike?
Yeah,
What do you mean bike?
ride the bike.
You got to ride bike there?
You can, but it's all uphill.
Mm-hmm. We're a little bit back from the beach, but in a few minutes we'll make our way a little bit closer. What time is it? 4:30.
The beach is so flat, no waves.
No waves. That means you can swim.
That means that it's deep.
Hmm. Now Fluffy's a beach expert. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. We locked our bikes up over there, and I wonder how far that would have took us to walk. I would say at least an hour.
Uh-huh.
An hour there and 30-ish minutes back. It probably took us 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Nobody likes the beach. We came all the way here to show you guys the beach, and nobody ever shows up on the live stream. But this is where we're gonna hang out for a little bit. What's up, Heath? You were seeing the beach.
Good
Fluffy,
evening.
did you bring your little blanket?
Yeah, let's go.
I guess we're gonna go down to the beach right now. We're gonna go set up down here. They even have swings. Fluffy, I push you on the swing. I push you so hard, you go upside down on the swing. What's up, Timothy? No, we did not go to Vin. We stayed an extra day here, so we did not get to Vin. At the last second, we decided to stay another day. So we rented our bikes. Actually, if you could see, the hotel gave us 2 free bikes. We went to the mall. We found a cheap-ish restaurant, and then we just went to the mall. And now we're biking up here to the beach. Fluffy, look. I wouldn't say we like it. It was just going to be extremely hard for us to get up in the morning. We would have had to get up at like 6 in the morning, and we didn't decide what we were doing till like 12:30. And then people were like, just try it out. So there was a lot of things that would have caused us problems going to Vin. We still might go to Vin tomorrow. We might just scrap it and go to Vin tomorrow. We still haven't decided yet though. So we're just kind of winging it as the day goes by. We're on Fluffy walk down there, but I'm on the swing. Let me make sure. Can you guys see I'm on the swing? And then the beach is down here. Nobody's on the beach though, guys. Nobody. We're like the only people on the beach down here. And then there's the beach behind us. Let me show you guys. Oh, sorry about that. I had it on mute. I had it on mute. Don't lean on me, Fluffy. Lean on the post. That's why I
Stop
sat.
crying. Stop crying. Stop crying.
You stop crying. There we go. Sorry about that. I had it on mute. But this is the beach. I mean, there's literally nobody on here. Fluffy, do you have anybody on your side of the beach?
I see people drinking and all they're swimming and surfing. Oh, that's just me imagining
I think we're the only people on the beach. Look. And it goes down way down there. There's nobody on the beach at all. So you guys can have your own beach down here. But you guys just got to sacrifice all the amenities. I don't know what you guys would do on a daily basis out here. That's the problem. So you trade and get a great beach, but what are you going to do once you're done with the beach? Where are you going to go eat dinner? Where are you guys going to hang out? And to get to this beach where we're at, it's about a 30-minute walk, close to 30 minutes. So you guys would need a scooter or a bike, or you guys would have to pay the $2 a pop grab fee every time you come down to the beach. Yeah, all the grabs. I mean, first of all, grab is more expensive than in-drive. It's 20 to 40%. And you guys, I guess you technically could walk, because we did it yesterday. We walked from our hotel down here, but it's a 25-minute walk. 25 minutes there, 25. So you're spending an hour getting there and back without doing anything else. And there's nothing really on the way. It's not like you could say like, oh, I'm gonna stop at this little cafe.
The only nice thing about this place is there's not much people.
The problem is we're in a very nice hotel, and the hotel doesn't have a microwave or a cooking spot. I do not know anything about rentals here. I do not feel like you can get a cheap rental here. That's my opinion.
Like,
I don't think they rent stuff out here that much.
You would see a lot of houses.
Yeah, we see people with houses. I don't think you're gonna find cheap rentals here.
It's so obvious that like people who lives here are like family or like big family or like starting family with a.
And most people have cars, not scooters. Yeah. So much different.
You would not see a family riding a scooter here.
Yeah, you don't see.
Cars here.
I actually, when I'm thinking about it, I think I only see one or two people on a scooter. You never really see more than two people on a scooter here.
Yeah.
I think it's just a very wholesome, middle of the road, middle class, higher middle class, American style neighborhood city. It's like where people say, I want to raise my family here.
You remember like the lady said that, oh, most of their family are like they're here working in the office or like they're abroad. They're like in a different country.
It doesn't feel like Vietnam. It looks like Vietnam in the sense of like the people, but it doesn't fit. Like it's. I just remember the
Vincom area. You would mistake that as somewhere in Singapore.
When we got the thing that I remember from the start is when we left the train station, it was so quiet. As soon as we walked off the train and left the doors of the train station, it was so quiet. It was like a library. And there was no guy standing outside saying like, hey, come over here, grab. There was none of those guys. There was nothing.
No, except like the
guy but he was inside. He wasn't even outside. And he was only trying to take you to like a cave or something. He didn't even want to take you into the city. I wouldn't make, this is my opinion, I wouldn't make a special trip out here. But if you were going in this direction, I would give it a day.
Yeah.
Like if you guys were going to the caves or if you guys were going to Hanoi, I would do a layover one day here and just see what you think. But I wouldn't be like, hey, I'm leaving Da Nang, I'm gonna go try this. I wouldn't do it in that position. I don't think there's anything crazy here. I don't think there's any I haven't even seen bars or nothing either.
Remember like we went to a place and then we checked the menu, it was a bar and it was so quiet.
Yeah, I don't think I think it's very
it looks like a
very
hotel
respectable.
lounge.
Everything's nice and clean, and it's kind of like morals. It's not like a Mormon city, but it's just kind of like everyone's kind of like focused on their family. It does not have a Western vibe, not at all. It has Western amenities in the sense that it has a mall, it has a beach, but beach isn't really Western. It's kind of a universal.
I feel like,
But they have very nice hotels, like kind of
but
Western vibe hotels,
but
but not the city.
I feel like something happened here. Like they wanted to build like Danang, but it just didn't push through. Cause here you would see like empty buildings.
Yeah, well, I read it said before COVID that they were building a lot of hotel stuff here, and they said when COVID shut down, a lot of places just gave up and stopped building because there's a couple abandoned hotels. Is
There's
there?
like a lot of unfinished stuff.
It wasn't nothing compared to the Danong Vincom. It was only like 3 stories, and you could be in and out in less than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It does give you everything that you have there, but it's like a compact, simple version of it. You do have a movie theater. You have a Jollibee. You have a downstairs parking lot. You have a grocery store
They even have a charging station for cars
and a charging station. We had to park. We parked our bikes in the basement, our pedal bikes.
for 1,000.
Are there public buses that go from Danong to Hoi An? I know of one. It's like a little small bus, and it's 30 or 40,000. But we're still trying to figure out where it actually picks you up at. I will do a video on that once we go out to Hoi An. There's nothing we can find officially to show you where it's at, but we've seen the buses and we know someone that took it, but I can't exactly figure out where you pick it up at. Jollibee. Actually, there's 2 Jollibees in the city. So supposedly there's another one too. We didn't get out that way today. One's in the mall and then one's a standalone. We went to Cooler City, which is like a generic version of Mix-U. Fluffy got a purple ice cream. 10 packs of Zolofts. I don't even know what the hell Zolofts are. Sounds like a Russian food.
That's meds.
Meds. Oh, you guys are always so sick. You guys are always getting medicine out there. Maybe that's why there's so many pharmacies for all you guys that are so sick. I'm just glad I never took any medicine.
How much is Zoloft?
To me, even taking aspirin is something that I don't do. I probably take two to 3 aspirins a year maximum. Like that's pushing it. 3 would probably be like the most. I never even take aspirin. I don't even take cough syrup. Nothing like that. I'm kind of, I guess, the Asian traditionalist in that kind of sense. Actually, I'm probably not even the Asian, because Asians will say like, "Ooh, drink this soup, do this," and I'm just the type that I just like do nothing. I just lay in bed and suffer.
Why does he know about Jollibee?
Why do you know about Jollibee?
Jollibee is my friend. We're like buddies.
Let's set you guys up in the sand over here. Did you guys see the swing? I was swinging on that swing right there. Look. If we see any more locals that come out here today, I bet you they'll come over and say, "Hey, where are you from? Where are you from?" People love to know where you're from. It still feels like we're in a non-tourist backwoods city. I should have brought my sandals, Fluffy.
Why, you'll swim?
I would go swimming.
Nay.
I would go swimming. I would go swimming. We don't even know what the hell we're doing tomorrow. We still don't have any plans.
You think we should push through or we should go back?
Go back where, Fluffy?
In the night.
No matter what, I don't think we're going back to Danong tomorrow. I think what's today? Today is the 18th. Wednesday. We're definitely not going back to Danong tomorrow. The earliest we would go back to Danong is the 19th. The latest we would go back is the 20th, I think. So I think we have 2 days left. We have 2 days left. We just got to figure out how to spend those last 2 days. Quang Tri. I seen a city called Quang Tri, but no clue about
See,
it.
there's one family there.
Wow, there's one family there. The beach is actually pretty far from the steps all the way down here. It's kind of a long walk. Jollibee. You guys love Jollibee.
What about Jolly?
Nothing about Jollibee. April-ish, I might be able to swim again, depending on winter. Fluffy's too scared to swim.
Like, you are scared of that.
Then how come you didn't bring your sandals and go in? See? Wow, we got more people coming. 4 more people. Wow, the beach is crowded today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yesterday there was a whole 10 people here. Now there's 4 plus 3, that's 7. So there's 9 of us here today. There was a total of 10 of us here yesterday. So look at how empty, even down here, nothing. Here we go. We got our bikes. Our bikes are, let's double check. Let's zoom in since my eyes are not that good. Let's make sure our bikes. Oh yeah, there are our bikes.
Oh my gosh, you can see the bike?
Fluffy, I have bad eyes.
Bad.
Stop pushing on me. Lay on the pole.
Yeah, but you're like Fluffy too. You're like pushing me.
Oh my God,
too.
Fluffy, you're getting suntan.
I can sleep here.
You can. You have blanket and pillow. You can stay here the whole night.
Yes.
Where's Philip? That's what I want to know. I want to know what Philip thinks about this beach compared to Nha Trang.
Remember they said that Nha Trang Beach has sharks?
Sharks? What are these poles for, Fluffy?
Maybe they were trying to build something or like a tent or something. But they didn't.
They just stop? And then they just leave it here? Why don't they either finish it or push it over?
You can push it over. It costs time and like it's like you already it costs money building it. Why would you push it?
Then finish it.
For what? For nothing.
Now it's just an eyesore.
Yeah.
They make it worse than what it was before. Either finish the job or knock it down.
Like remember like on the other side like there's like houses that was unfinished houses.
If this was the USA, the city would come by and ticket you and fine you until you fixed it. Can't just be like, screw it, we don't want to do it no more. Now everyone has to stand out here and get blocked by this and possibly get tetanus from this rusty nail that's sticking out. But remember, safety is not a big concern in Asia. It's a second afterthought. But yeah, you got hurt? You shouldn't have got hurt. That's how they think in Asia. They blame you. In USA, you blame everybody else. In Asia, a truck hits you and they say, hey, you should have got out of the way. In USA, you sue the driver of the truck, you sue the insurance company, you sue the person that made the road, you sue the person that put up the street light, you sue everybody else. It's breezy. Feels good though because we rode a bike and it was getting warm. In Asia, it's like a free-for-all. I'll never get used to it, but that's just how it works out here, man. So how the USA is, it's like over the limits, like kind of over the top on how you can sue people for anything driving-wise. Out here, it's the complete opposite. It's like you could be pushing a baby in a stroller, a blind person pushing a baby in a stroller across the street, and a car will just barrel right past them. There's no kind of idea of, hey, the pedestrian has the right of way. You guys are speaking a different language. I don't even know what that means.
The what?
Sertraline. Sertraline. Like I said, to me, medication is.
Mitzi, what are you turning like Philip?
What are you turning like Philip? See, that's what happens when you eat all that vegetarian food. You guys got to start taking all this medication. That's what happens. You guys tell me you're looking out for your health and eating for your health, and then you guys are all hopped up on these medicines. You guys are hopped up on these medicines.
Mitzi just partied so much in Bangkok.
Oh, Fluffy.
Partied so much in Bangkok.
Party? Why would you be taking medicine for party?
Maybe he was partying like SP partying in.
When you party, you drink. Or I'll even give you guys a little bit of marijuana. Even you guys can go on that end. But taking that crazy synthetic medicated poison that pharmacies put out, man. Even Ben worked for Pfizer, and he said I wouldn't take the COVID. I wouldn't take none of those medications. I make those. Hell no, would I never put those in. I'm in the same boat. It's raining in Da Nang.
Wow, it's freezing.
My only drug, I guess you guys would call it, would be alcohol. When I stopped doing alcohol, when I stopped drinking, that was it.
Why? Your sweets is drugs.
My sweets is drugs. I don't party either. Even when I drank, I never did a drug in my life. I'm just so glad I never got into that.
Never got into it.
Fluffy gets into that.
No, just sweet.
Fluffy gets into sugar. Inefficient. Alcohol always would get the job done for me, but those are my old years. Over 8 years ago. Ben didn't take the vaccine, and he worked for Pfizer. That's even more crazy.
He got
A different vaccine. He got the electric car vaccine. Yeah, you guys don't want to play with medicine, man. Medicine is no joke. Especially, I know it hurts your liver. Alcohol hurts your liver too, but I'm even terrified to take like aspirin and stuff, because even aspirin and stuff like that can hurt your liver. Yeah, I didn't get the vaccine either. A lot of people, Fluffy got the vaccine though. Everybody, let's boo Fluffy. Boo! Boo! Fluffy got the vaccine. Boo! The people over there can hear. Fluffy got vaccine. I thought Dale would show up to see the beach. Maybe he's having coffee and sweets. Dong Hoi, I'm gonna say, the first thing I'm gonna say is it's not for me long term. It's a okay city, but at the same time, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, there's nothing bad about the city. It's just not the right vibe for me. Lack of tourists, lack of Western amenities, definitely higher cost of living. Cost of living and paying for stuff is higher than Da Nang. Different type of city. There's no, remember the plastic chairs that you guys sit in on the street and you eat the street food? There's no such restaurants like that here. There's no banh mi carts, but it's much quieter. It's much more peaceful. There's a river, there's a beach. It's very nice. It's just not my style. If I had to pick one of you guys that would fit Dong Hoi, I would probably say SP or Mitzi is the kind of city that those guys would fit.
But I don't
They
know.
could spend the extra money. They like the peaceful, quiet stuff. But for like a me or Dale, this is not a good city for us in many different ways.
It's just a should visit here.
SP, I kind of feel like he's suited to Dong Hoi. He rides a scooter. He likes the peaceful, quiet part. He fits this city perfect from my understanding of him. That's the guy that I would say
Him
here.
and Robbie should visit here too.
Kim would. I don't think Kim would like it as much as SP, but I think she would probably
Yeah,
like it
but
too.
like maybe just Kim and Robbie, but not the kids.
Me and Fluffy and Dale, and who else would not probably like this city? Army guy. I don't think this would be a city for Army guy.
Oh no.
Um,
I think Philip would fit here.
Philip, no. This
But I
would this
don't
would
know
even
if
be
he
too
can
boring
use
for Philip.
he can use his credit card here.
This would be too boring for Philip. There's no juice place that he can hang out at. There's not women. All the women here are all locals.
Thinner women at the Dolphin Square.
I would not go out of my way to come here, but if you guys ever get up this way coming through it, I would give it 1 day max. Get there in the morning and then check out the next day. And I think you guys, if you did exactly what I told you guys to do, come to the beach, go to the mall, go to that market that I did a live stream at, maybe hit up a couple of quick food places and stay at that hotel, you guys would have an okay time.
Yeah.
Discounts? No discounts. They don't even have the convenience stores. There's no convenience stores. The first grocery store that we've seen was the Winmart inside the
You would not
mall.
see people hanging out.
No
here.
one hangs out here.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Coffee people playing on their cell
This
phones.
is probably the most people we've ever seen. We've only been here 2 days on the beach, but there's 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 today. Yesterday there was 10. But if you guys look all the way down there, not a single person. And then if you come down all the way here, not a single person. No one. We've heard a few horns, but we could probably count them on our hands of how many we've heard. And there's more cars than I think scooters, or pretty damn close. It's quiet. It's peaceful. No sit-down restaurants. No banh mi carts. I would recommend, if you guys come out here, you need a scooter or at least a bike, because everything is not like An Thuong where you can walk everywhere. You could, but you're gonna spend your whole day just doing that.
It's crazy. Like we've been going to places, but there's this two couple that we've seen.
Yeah, we keep running into them. It's like
But
they show
they're
up every
not.
single place we go. You guys seen them on the live stream, I think. Whoever watched the live stream when we were walking up this way, when I was talking yesterday, I said, wow, the first tourist we seen. Wow, Fluffy, look at the wave. It just crashed up there. We seen them last night. They showed up to the same restaurant that we were at. And then we went down to the market by Vincom, and they were walking back. And then when we just took a pit stop on the bike up here, Fluffy seen them packing up the Grab, and they were leaving the city. So I guess apparently they're leaving now. They probably had a week-long trip here, and they left on day number 2. They were like, we're out of here. I hate how I say it's not really like a place that I would come to. It's not the city's fault. The city is exactly how you would want to build a city, just not for tourists or people like me. If you guys had a car and a house and you lived here, it would be a nice, quiet, peaceful city that you guys can drive around to. You would have to be local too. I could not imagine a foreigner living here for months and months and months. I just couldn't imagine it. I probably have a feeling I bet you there's some kind of foreigner that lives here.
You know who's gonna fit here? Jonah, the Gildas guy.
No, I don't think he would. I'm trying to think who would actually fit in here like long term. Coconut Man. Coconut Man would be the closest, but he would find it too boring. Because Coconut Man walks, and he would, even though he loves to walk, he would find like all he could do maybe is walk to the mall and then walk to the beach, and that would be his whole day. I don't even think old people though.
Big E or Mick would be bored here.
Everybody would be the big takeaway from here is you would be bored.
Mick and
Um,
Big E would get bored here. They're like party
Property
people.
for crypto. I don't even think this is a great place for old people. Um, it's kind of you got to be
That
local.
building doesn't seem to be like finished.
Old people, like, it's hard because it's not a cheap cost of living city. It's not easy to navigate the city, and there's not a lot to do.
Do you guys remember? Do you guys notice the building at Anthuong One, where the one in front of the beach, the Holiday? That we see a lot of buildings like that here.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah, that's how
the
people are. Big house, big garage, and a car, and that's it.
what?
That's like how this city is.
Yeah.
I'm wondering who the next that either watches the live stream or watches my channel will end up coming here. I guarantee you someone's gonna come here. Someone's gonna check the city out, and I want to know what they think of it.
Dale should have checked this. City.
Dale's gonna at least have to rent a scooter or a bike minimum.
He doesn't mind renting a scooter.
You would
It's
have
just
to
that
though.
it's just that it's practical for
Bo-
him to
Someone
just
asked
walk
me that.
around.
Someone said, "Where would you do a border run from here?" And I don't know. I don't know where you would actually do a border run.
But maybe I don't know.
When I say border runs, I'm trying to go through a company. I'm not brave enough, and I don't want to risk doing it myself, getting bribed at the border, and then them rejecting me. But I would love to know what city that you can set up a Visa bus run from out here. That would be a good time to do a Visa bus run. But I don't know. I don't know if it would be Hanoi, but I'm not sure.
If you guys go to Litvisa, like you see the houses there, the houses there are bigger than the houses here are bigger than the houses there.
Wow. Lynn Bisa. We might come back to the city at a certain point, but it would be when we were doing a Vietnam Railways northbound all the way up to Hanoi. And maybe this would be like a pit stop. We would go to Hue, we would come here for a day, get back on the train. Instead of just doing like a 7-8 hour straight through train run, we would stop here for a day. I would give this a 1 day. Instead of a thumbs up or a thumbs down, this is a 1 day trip. Cities that I won't go to again, I'll call them 0 day trips. This is a 1 day trip.
It was okay. After going to so much activity, and then you just want to relax.
Like, that's the problem. Like, you couldn't even really treat this as like a relaxing, quiet, peaceful city because stuff is still expensive. So it's like you can't just be like, oh, I'll just work on my stuff and then I'll just go hang out down at the cafe and get a couple of coffees and get something to eat, because you're like, damn, I just spent 200,000 on lunch. If you're not careful, you'll spend a good amount of money here. If like you just popped into a cafe, you can easily spend 100,000 on a few drinks for one person, and you'll be like, damn, how the hell did I spend this? How is this possible? How is what possible? Man, there's more people. I don't even think Coconut Man would like this place. I was just shocked. Coconut Man thinks Da Nang is too crowded and too hectic. And I'm always blown away by that because he loves Ho Chi Minh, which like is complete opposite. Like Ho Chi Minh is 10 million people and it's wild party drinking. And Coconut Man tells me he likes peaceful, quiet, non-wild. He likes to walk everywhere. And it's like, how do you like Ho Chi Minh? And how is, if you like Ho Chi Minh, Da Nang is nothing compared to Ho Chi Minh. But he goes like, no, Da Nang is too crazy. It's too hectic. It's too busy. I'm like, too busy? Fluffy, you almost made me fall.
Because you're leaning on me.
Ooh, I forgot we have those for later.
The what?
I don't know. I would have thought Coconut Man like enjoys Da Nang, but he doesn't really like Da Nang, and I'm so shocked about that. I don't understand.
Da Nang.
The only people I ever hear not liking Da Nang is because it's not wild and crazy enough. There's no bars, there's no women. But he doesn't not like it because of that.
I wonder, like, how army guy would think of Da Nang.
I think he's going to find it like a little mild for him, I think, too.
Yeah, because
I don't understand that either. I would love to find that answer. I still can't figure that out. That's why we've tried out a few of these cities, and I'm shocked, and I'm like, how are these cities not expensive? I mean, how are they not cheap? It's like, no one comes here. Like, locals damn well are not paying this. I don't know how. I would love to find out the answer to that question. It's driving me crazy. Because some of these cities that I went to, like Wien Yan, Dong Hoi, I go, hey, small city. It's gotta be cheap. And I get here and I'm like, huh? I'm like, Dong Hoi is more expensive than Da Nang. I don't understand. I would love to know the answer to that. I don't know. Maybe it's like, hey, we live out here, and you guys, if you guys wanted to save money, you would go to Da Nang, but you're kind of locked in here. I don't know. I don't know why that is. I don't know. We've only found two things cheaper in this city than in Da Nang. I'm gonna say the banana fritter that we ate was 5,000 here. They're usually about 6 to 7, so it's not a huge difference, but it was noticeably cheaper. What else? There was something else we found cheaper here, Fluffy. There was something else that I seen cheaper here, but everything else across the board is more expensive. Everything across the board. But they are more interested in, they're in the sense that they want to say like, hey, how's it going? 8.5 million.
for 2 bedrooms.
I think I've seen that place before. I think that was the one that we wanted to look at, but they were like, oh, it's not available to the 15th. What time is it? 5 o'clock. Landlord's holding out. I guess, Fluffy, how much longer do you want to stay? Huh? 13 minutes. I'm going to go back. Ciao. What is in there, Fluffy? There's like her basket, and then there's like a... What is that? What do you guys think's in that? I'm going to go swing, Fluffy. Show them the beach real quick, Fluffy. Hold this. Fluffy. Hold that. I'm going to wipe my sand off. Your clock, your watch is going to say that you need to stand up, Fluffy.
No, not yet.
How long does it let you sit?
Run away.
Oh my God, my legs. My legs are like jelly from riding that bike. There's no gears on that. So it's like whether you're on a straight street or if you're on a hill, there's no gear changing. There's our bikes. Let's see, can you guys see our bikes? We got those locked up over there. Run away. Run away from where? The sand is nice though. Yeah, I'm on the search to figure out why the hell these smaller cities are the same price or more expensive than nice popular destinations or bigger cities and tourist spots. I cannot figure that out. They do have a hostel here. Look at this. It's called the Why Not Hostel. That's right across the street from this section of the beach. So most of you guys have not seen the other section of the beach. If you guys look on the Google Maps, you guys will think that the beach is actually closer, and technically it is, but they're like doing a whole bunch of construction and tractoring, and it's not nice, and some of it you can't even go on. So you have to go down about an extra 10 minutes to get to this part of the beach. We are at the beach. I don't know why they didn't make don't you think they should have made the swings facing that way? I don't know why they made them facing this way. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. It should be going that way. We don't know where we're going to eat for dinner. We do have 2 options. We do have 2. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go on the bikes to this little chicken restaurant, and we'll drive by it since it's only a few blocks from our hotel. We'll take a look at the menu and what it looks like, and then we'll decide, will we go there or will we go to a little sit-down place by the canal? You guys still alive out there? Maybe the waves are putting you guys to sleep. It's a nice beach though. Very, very secluded. Remember how I was bragging about how there's nobody on the beach? Now there's like, what? 4, 6, 10, 13 people on the beach. I guess this is like the highlight. What time is it? Yeah, it's just 5 o'clock, so now everybody's here. Dong Hoi weather is cooler next week. Yeah, it almost rained today. It just started to sprinkle a tiny bit, and we didn't think we were going to be able to go out to get breakfast, but it cleared up. The sun came out, and now the sun went back. It disappeared. That hostel. But if you stay at this hospital, there's absolutely nothing here. Nothing. So you would be near the beach, but that's it. You would have to go 30 plus minute walking to go get to anything. Plus, I bet you the hostel is $5 to $7 minimum, when you could stay at the hotel that we're staying at for $11 a night. What's the area on the other side from the beach? On maps, it looks like a forested area. I'm not sure where you're looking at. If you look up, there's an island. The island is back here. So that island is across the river down off the beach. So here's the river that runs all the way through it. That island was the bridge. We were going to cross that bridge and go to that island. We heard that it's kind of just houses. Then the section that we're at, Why Not Hostel, is here. And all the way down 30 minutes this way is where we stay at the hotel. I'm used to a 30-minute drive to get to anything. Yeah, this is a 30-minute walk. So if you walked from here to our hotel, it would probably be 30 minutes. So if you guys come here, you guys either got to get a scooter or you would need a bike at minimum. Then you guys can get around a lot easier. But it's not really a great walking city because the mall. So if we would have walked from the mall up to here, it would have took us well over an hour. So you need some kind of transportation here. Grab is about $2 a pop, maybe even closer to $3 depending on where you go. But we've noticed a lot of these hotels will let you use a bike for free. So that's an option. Or if you guys wanted to rent a scooter, you guys can rent a scooter and then you guys can go further. But you guys definitely need to have some kind of transportation, I would say, here. The beach is nice. The beach is very nice. We're going to ride back in a few minutes. We're going to check this other restaurant. I don't know, man. I guess we can wake up at 6 in the morning, go to Vin tomorrow, get there in the afternoon, and then stay in Vin for another day. Or we could stay one more day in the amazing wild city of Dong Hoi, and then we would go back on the 20th. Give me Dong Hoi Beach with bikini. That's if you had that here, this city would be absolutely amazing. This city would beat Da Nang, in my opinion, if you just dropped An Thuong in here. Because it has a beach, it has a river, it has the canals, it's quiet, it's peaceful, it's clean. It's just missing the amenities. That's it. It's missing the amenities. You guys definitely would not find, I hate to say it that way. It would be extremely hard for you guys to find a woman here, though. The women walk by and like they're very friendly, but I just get the vibe that they're not. It's very wholesome and family oriented here. So if you guys just think like, hey, I'm gonna hang out with this girl and she's gonna go around with me, I don't get that sense and that feeling here. Like you guys would have to like know them and take them out for a year before that woman will ever even contemplate staying the night with you. Moon Milk, yeah, Moon Milk. We've only seen one grocery store here, and that was at the mall. So maybe everyone does their shopping at the market. I don't know. But this city has a lot of potential. I would not be blown away and shocked if in 5 or 10 years, if this city decided to develop, they have everything's ready. This city would be the perfect city for them to turn into an amazing spot. I would just have to figure out how a lot of people would get here. I guess a lot of people, it's the middle point. It's the middle point from Da Nang to Hanoi. So I guess it's kind of a perfect place. And the railway runs here. And there is a Dong Hoi airport. It's not international, but there is an airport here. Yeah, Dong Hoi, you're not going. I'm never going to say never, but it's going to be a lot harder. And even if a girl likes you here, I feel that you're going to put in a lot of time and effort before you even get anywhere close. And then if you go out with that woman, you're kind of cursed, because I guarantee you that woman probably knows every other person in this city, since it's only 130,000 and there's only like one college and a couple of tiny little schools. Then she's going to tell everybody, and then you'll never have a chance with no other woman here. So you're going to have tough times on that. I don't know, man. I'm not going to say the city's growing on me, because it's definitely not a long-term option. But maybe we'll spend another day here. It's not growing on me. I don't want to come across like that, but it's going to be so much easier to stay here than to get up at 6 in the morning, go to Vin, rush through a city like Vin in a day and a half, and then take a 9-hour sleeper train back. So I don't know. Maybe that's what we'll do. From the hostel looking away from the beach, there are huge forests and map. So maybe you're talking about this way. Maybe you're talking about this way. We haven't done too much exploring this way, but this is the beach. That's the hostel right there. I'm not sure. We are not sure that way, but you do come in. If you look up the Dong Hoi train station, that's down that way. So we might have drove past it, but maybe it's just a big park or a big mountain or something. I'm not sure what it is. What's up, John Martin? We're hanging out here at the swings at the beach. There's a lot of stuff to discover here. I don't feel it's like Like Da Nang, you always find something new. I feel like this city is kind of just what it is. I don't really feel like there's any real hidden gems and stuff like that. I feel it's just kind of like what you see is what you get. Fluffy! Fluffy! Maybe she's pretending like she doesn't hear me. I kind of feel like this city is like families, and then I feel like this city is kind of like those American cities where guys marry their girlfriend that they knew since they were like 12 years old. That's exactly the vibe that I kind of get from here. It's like you met your girlfriend when you were 13 or 14 years old, and you grow up and you get married to her. That's how I felt like find this city. Like if you go ask that couple down here, you say, "Hey, how long have you known her?" "Oh, we went to junior high together, and we grew up, and we were friends." I bet you like that's their whole story. But listen how quiet it is. Watch when I'm quiet. The only thing you'll hear is the waves. What's up, Pete? For 3 weeks for a better place to retire. Golden Star. I don't know where the Golden Star is. Are you at Golden Lotus or Golden Star or Doji Stars? I don't think I've ever heard of Golden Star. Yeah, this place has a lot of potential. In my opinion, if it just had the Western amenities, man, this place would be perfect. Dong Hoi's Twin City is Gary, Indiana. No, because I think Gary, Indiana is a little rough, right? There's crime. You're not going to worry about crime or safety or anything like that here. And there's nothing going on here. I feel like if you guys seen the live stream earlier, you see the group of guys that found that whoever's phone. They were like searching. There was like a whole manhunt. They were trying to find whose phone it was, and I was making the joke that they're probably going to post it in the newspaper like, "Man, find someone's phone. We're still on looking. Please come pick up your phone." Golden Star, okay, I know exactly where the Aussie Bistro is, but I've never heard of Golden Star. That's the first time I've ever heard it. Our apartment faces the Aussie Bistro, so I know where that's at. I think Philip always talks about Gary, Indiana also. I wish I can give a good comparison to what kind of city. Most beach cities in the USA are overran. There's not really any hidden, quiet, peaceful, safe beach cities that I know of in the USA. See, I'm the kind, I'm not a partier, I'm not a drinker, but the quietness, it really bores me. Now, I don't like the yelling and the screaming and the karaoke and the scooters, but I like a blend in between. I like a little bit of noise, like, like a parade, like a festival, or people laughing at the convenience store, like doing TikToks and people playing those card games. Like, I like a little bit of noise. For me, just sitting in quiet, it just feels weird to me. The kitchen at the balcony. Da Nang City Beach area started developing in 2003. Yeah, actually, I know some people that were in Da Nang like in 2016 or 17 or even 18, and they said there was only 2 hotels on the beach. I guarantee you this city has a quiet. I bet you probably no one's even down here at the beach. I'd be shocked if people are down here doing their stretching. I don't even think they do that here. I would be surprised if they are. T Junction. I don't know. I've never heard of Golden Stars. I know exactly where the bistro is, and we looked at another one. There was one that we looked at Van Apartments. You must be somewhere near Van Apartments. Yeah, this place is just a little too dull. Little too dull. But this also, let me be fair. So we did come during the off season. So supposedly in April to September, it does get a little bit busier. They didn't say it's overran, but they did say it is a little bit busier. That's exactly what we're talking about, Dead Shark. How do I summarize this? I'm gonna say, the statement. This is the best way I keep explaining it. The statement when a woman says, "Hey, I don't know about this relationship. It's not you, it's me." That's how I feel about this city. The city, there's nothing I could say bad about the city, but it's just not my style. I would recommend at max staying here for one day, but it just doesn't meet everything that I'm looking for. Cost of living is higher. You got to kind of go all around the city for different things. There's no An Thuong centered area. There's no Western amenities like Da Nang. And like I said, the cost of living is higher, but it's a different vibe. But there's nothing wrong with it. It was a little bit better today. We went to the mall today. We went to the Vincom Mall. We rented bikes for free that our hotel gave us. We did find a cheap-ish breakfast spot where we ate breakfast. It wasn't as cheap as Da Nang, but it was cheaper than a couple of other places. We ate at a cheap-ish restaurant for dinner last night. But it would just be a pass-by city. Nothing beyond that. But there's nothing wrong with the city. There's just not what I'm looking for in a city. This is the most crowded this beach has ever been. I think there's like 10 people here, but all the way down this way, besides Fluffy, and nobody down here. So the beach is all to your guys' self. You want it. Fluffy, you didn't even come on swing. Fluffy, how come they didn't face the swing that way? Why didn't they face the swing that way? Why the hell do they have it this way? That seems weird. Like, who wants a swing facing a tree? Why the hell would they move it? Can you drop by to Hoi An? Anyways, I don't think I'm going to stay there. Can you drop by to Hoi An? Anyways, I don't think you're going to stay here long. We're going to get to Hoi An at a certain point. Are there any Western restaurants? Western... Fluffy, have we seen any Western? We've seen places that offer pizza and burgers. I just don't know how good they'll be. But I don't think... Have we found an actual Western restaurant here? Have we seen a Western restaurant?
No, but they were saying that the Germany...
I don't know.
Where the couple yesterday, they ate... It's a seafood restaurant.
We haven't seen any, but they do offer some stuff like fries and burgers, but I don't really think they're going to be that great. But definitely, there's no Mexican restaurant here. There's no Bikini Bottoms. There's no adobo. There's no Indian. Maybe there was an Indian place.
No. Maybe.
No, they had Indian food on the menu, though.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, there's no Indian place. There's nothing like that. You guys are going to miss out on all that. We haven't even seen... We've seen one right there. Fluffy, you need your glasses. So say goodbye to the beach. Say goodbye to the beach. This is our bikes. We got these for free from our hotel. They let us rent it for free. We've been out all day on the bike.
The Indians should go here.
The Indians would be the loudest people here because the city's so quiet. See, look, the most you'll ever see, let's try to look at scooters. You'll see most people riding one or two people on a scooter. Look, one. You'll never see anybody with 3 or 4 people on a scooter. A Pokeball? I'm not sure. Here's a hostel, which is directly across, right? But 2 things wrong with that. One, I think you're gonna spend $6 or $7 minimum for this place when we rent the place that we're at for $11, which is 1,000 times better than the hostel. And 2, this is a 30-minute walk from our hotel, and this is probably an hour walk to the Vincom Mall. So you're very far away. Look, there's supposed to be a shower. Oh, 15 meters, there's a shower. That's nice. Fluffy, where's the shower at? Where's the shower at? Oh, maybe there with the WC. WC. Fluffy, I think what we'll do is we'll ride our bike and we'll go check that chicken place out. We'll go take a look at their menu. And then we'll decide if we're going to go to the chicken place or if we're going to go to the chicken place or if we're going to go to the fried rice place. Fluffy, I keep telling you about the fried rice place. I think you have amnesia. Wow, Fluffy's unlocking the bike. I kind of have a feeling that we don't even really need the lock. I don't feel like anyone would steal anything, but
It's not our bike.
it's not our bike, Fluffy. Fluffy, can you turn the key?
Push it.
Push it.
What?
I think the other way. I think you got to turn it and now pull it.
You can.
Hold this, Fluffy. Yeah, Fluffy, excuse you. You're on my bike.
Excuse you, there's Pokeball here.
Where?
That's what they're saying.
Pokeball? I don't know. But is that Western?
Yeah.
That is? I don't eat it.
It's Hawaiian.
Hawaiian? Which side of the road are we going to ride on? That side? So I guess we're going to leave, guys. So say goodbye to the beach. We are going to go check out our restaurant. We are going to go back to our hotel. And then maybe later tonight, whenever we figure out to go to dinner, we'll do our normal dinner stream. So I'm glad that you guys have watched this. We're going to get the hell out of here. So we'll probably be on for a dinner stream.